Welcome back, everyone. So we are once again returning to this beautiful boy. In the last episode, we did build the Dragonite, which was much harder and much more complicated than I expected it to be. But he is done. We have our little happy yippy boy. So now we get to start on our Charizard, which is going to be super fun, I'm sure. We have these 3 racks that we have to pop pieces out of and build him from. If you haven't seen the last one, it is a little hard to capture all of this on video to get it all lined up in frame, but I will do my best to show what I can. So first we have half of Charizard's head, if it'll focus, and we have this little plate that I believe will be serving as basically his tongue, with the teeth kind of going outward, so it should be like that. Yeah. Look at that ferocious boy. And then we had to put his tongue sticker on there. Alright, not perfect, but again, I'm not best when it comes to stickers, so it is on there, at least. There's that much. Okay, so that was actually just the mouth. This is the bottom of his jaw where the tongue actually goes, so that's the tongue sticker that goes there. I was kind of dumb on that. That right there is the tongue. And those were 2 different pieces we had to put together there for his bottom part of his jaw. Then we're taking the head and we're putting the jaw in here somehow. All right, well, there's our, as soon as it focuses, our dissected Charizard skull. So that's interesting enough, I suppose. All right, then we actually have his neck piece. It is 2 different pieces because this is actually a pretty complicated set. But that just goes right there. That's not much of a challenge to someone as amazing as me at building things. God, I suck at this. Then we get the other side of his skull, and we place it down on there. Bam! And we now have a functioning Charizard skull with a mouth that can open, which is kind of neat. It's kind of hard to open it, man. Like, that's kind of a pain. But we have to also do the stickers for the eyes. Okay, my large hands might suck for doing these stickers, but I feel like I got those eyes on there pretty good. Look at that. Alright, so now is when we get to the torso, which was the most pain in the butt part for the Dragonite. Hopefully this one isn't as bad. So looks like we're going to have more moving arms again. And again, these parts I'm putting in right now don't actually lock in place. So I have to start being very careful on exactly how they go in and that I don't knock them all out. And actually, this might be the piece that locks that in place. If so, I'll be happy, because it'll basically be achieving, you know, lockage a lot earlier than on the Dragonite. And I won't have to, oh crap. This is hard to do, man. My hands are way too big for this crap. Come on, line up with the freaking things! Line up, pretty please. Alright, am I doing it the right way? It looks like the spikes... Yeah, the spike parts do stick out that way. There we go. Now it's in. Again, not easy to show on camera, but there we go. Alright, based on the poor quality of image provided, I think I got the next piece in there right. It looks like that might rotate with it. I'm not too sure. Thank God we're actually doing a larger piece here. It looks like all this does is angled down that way, I believe. That looks correct based on what I'm seeing in this manual. So that'll probably be like his leg movement. That's probably his tail movement, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, that part was pretty simple. I believe this little stand is for his head, so I'll be able to move back and forth. That's what it looks like to me. And thank God we're finally done building the internals of the torso. It wasn't nearly as punishing as the Dragonite one. That one was such a pain. But this one's torso... There goes my phone again. I'm tired of my phone going off all the time. This internal of the torso wasn't bad. The Dragonite one, it had so many parts that could just fall off. Alright, yep. So next his head goes on. Pretty self-explanatory. Whoa, okay, if I didn't go moving his entire head. Man, that goes on pretty tight. But man, alright, I actually didn't realize his head can actually move up and down. So that's actually kind of neat. And then we're going to be attaching his belly. Come on, belly boy, go on. Did I not grab the right part? Oh no, I'm doing it upside down. I'm stupid. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just dumb. It's fine. See, there's his belly. Alright, his arms had some really small parts to do, so I decided to do that off camera. But his arms are now on, like, balled up fists, like he is one angry bully, but they are actually fully movable, which is kind of interesting, so that's neat. Alright, I decided to add these 2 weirdly shaped pieces together. I think this is like for his knee, I'm assuming. It's what it's looking like. Yep, that is definitely for his knee. Because what we just put on was like a foot piece, and then this actually will slide into there and give him his little toesies. And just like the Dragonite, he's got a little, focus. He's got a little sticker on the pad of his foot, which is okay. I mean, I'm not very good with stickers, like I said. Alright, camera was cooling down, so I just finished the boy. I know it's kind of anticlimactic, but it wasn't hard to do. The tail's pretty simple. I hate the fire. The stickers for the fire are awful. They are like pre-cut to like go in a certain way, but they're really poorly done. It falls off really easy. Like that, the two halves break apart. Super simple, and I don't like it. The wings were super simple. You put a sticker on it and you put it on him. I also like that they do move with each other. Of course, the arms move independently. The legs can move independently as well, and of course the tail. But it looks weird when you move the tail anywhere from all the way forward because it kind of has like split body going on. So it also looks like he's like taking a massive dump when his tail's like that. So I kind of prefer him standing on his tail. Thank you, thank you. Aside from that, you know, his head, God, focusing is bad. His head can move up and down, and of course, his jaw is very, very hard to move. So once it's shut, opening it is like you need like to get a toothpick inside of there. I can't even get it. We're just gonna leave it closed. Um, but yeah, there's our Charizard. I gotta say, Charizard's fan favorite, all of that. I think I like the Dragonite more. Yeah, it was harder to build, but its round body makes for a very nice, I don't know, build shape. So I know that these were a weird series of videos here. I'll consider if I even want to upload these or not. I enjoyed them, so maybe you guys will too. But if you did, like the video, subscribe down below, and yeah, maybe don't buy these for your kids, because they actually take a while to do, and they will definitely need help. It looked very simple to do on the box, but it really isn't. It's not that hard. It's very time-consuming. It would probably be confusing for children. But again, if you liked it, like it, subscribe down below, all of that, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.